This is USA News Hub, United States. The heart of American sports. Subscribe for power, passion, and champions. She double faulted. Not once, not twice, but 3 times in a single game. For most players, that's panic time. For Coco Gauff, she erased it from her mind and marched toward her Australian Open dream. This is the mindset of a champion. And the reason Coco Gauff is one of the most dangerous players in Melbourne right now. Coco Gauff's 2026 Australian Open campaign didn't begin perfectly, but it began powerfully. The 21-year-old American star opened her first-round match against Kamila Rakimova with an early warning sign that has followed her at times throughout her career: double faults. Yet instead of letting that moment spiral, Gauff did what champions do best. She reset. She refocused. And she dominated. By the end of the match, Coco Gauff walked off the court with a confident 6-2, 6-3 victory, sending a clear message to the rest of the draw: she's not just here to compete, she's here to win. Tennis, the match turning point. The match began with promise. Gauff broke Rakimova right out of the gate, applying immediate pressure with her aggressive return game. But the momentum briefly shifted during her opening service game. 3 double faults. 2 consecutive break points saved. A tense moment that could have unraveled her rhythm. Instead, it became the key moment of her match. Speaking afterward, Gauff explained how she mentally handled that early stumble. "Once I got through that game, it was pretty much smooth sailing from there. I just erased that first game, and after that, I was better." That single statement reveals the mental evolution of Coco Gauff. This wasn't the hesitant teenager we saw years ago. This was a seasoned Grand Slam champion making in-match adjustments under pressure. Gauff's secret weapon. Double faults have followed Gauff since her early breakout, often becoming a talking point among fans and analysts. But what stood out in this match wasn't the mistakes, it was her response. After the opening game, Gauff hit only 4 more double faults across the rest of the match. Her serve steadied. Her confidence grew. And her body language never wavered. In a sport where mental fragility can decide matches, Gauff's ability to erase a bad moment is becoming one of her greatest strengths. Bar chart return game dominance. If her serve had momentary hiccups, Gauff's return game was flawless. Kamila Rakimova, ranked number 93 in the world, never found breathing room. Gauff earned 14 break points. Converted 6. 3 breaks in each set. Time and time again, she neutralized Rakimova's serve with deep, aggressive returns that instantly put her opponent on defense. Gauff summed it up perfectly. "That's the great thing about being a good returner. You feel like you have a chance to break every game." And that mindset showed on every point. Glowing star Gauff's evolution as a champion. Coco Gauff is no longer the future of tennis. She is the present. Since lifting the 2023 U.S. Open title and capturing her second Grand Slam at the French Open, Gauff has transformed into a complete player, physically, tactically, and mentally. Now, only 2 titles separate her from history: Australian Open, Wimbledon. Winning both would complete a career Grand Slam before the age of 22. That reality isn't lost on her. But Gauff insists she's approaching Melbourne with balance. Trophy pressure versus dreams. Gauff admits she wants the Australian Open trophy, but she's refusing to let expectations weigh her down. "I try not to put too much pressure on myself. I want to win this tournament. I'm only satisfied if I win, but I'm proud of myself regardless of how I get on." That combination of ambition and perspective is rare and dangerous for opponents. T allows her to play freely while still chasing greatness. I's second-round update. Venus avoided. Fans were hoping for a blockbuster second-round clash between Coco Gauff and Venus Williams, a generational showdown under the Melbourne lights. But that matchup will have to wait. Venus Williams was defeated in the first round by Olga Danilovic, ending the 45-year-old legend's Australian Open run. Now, Gauff and Danilovic will meet for the first time in their careers. Crossed swords, what comes next for Gauff? Danilovic presents a different challenge. Solid baseline play, left-handed angles, and nothing to lose. But if Gauff brings this level of returning, improved serve control, and the same mental discipline. She'll remain one of the most intimidating players in the draw. More importantly, she's shown something essential in Grand Slam tennis. You don't have to start perfectly. You just have to finish stronger. Coco Gauff didn't win her first-round match because everything went right. She won because she responded when things went wrong. And that's what champions do. The Australian Open continues. One thing is clear. Coco Gauff isn't carrying her mistakes. She's erasing them. One match at a time. Make sure you subscribe to USA News Hub United States. More breaking news. More powerful stories. More champions. Coming your way. See you soon.